Okay, little chess players, we're gonna play a 3-minute game. So a little bit slower, so that's good for me. I do better in 3-minute chess. I got way more time to think, and I don't blunder as much because I get to blunder check. That's good. Okay, so he's playing like a delayed Najdorf or whatever he's doing. Okay, this type of thing is usually not kind of respected. Anytime you can eliminate this piece and then dominate this square, it's not considered a great opening for black. So I'm getting in all these extra moves. This is good. Like G4, H4, G5 is an idea. Uh, Basically, I got in all the critical safety moves already. C3 is going to keep his knight out of D4. I was actually going to move the bishop back to B3 anyway, so B5 is not a tempo gaining move. It actually loses tempo on his part. That was another safety move I wanted to get in. Like he'd have been better off for something like Rook C8, just make me lose that tempo a little bit more organically. So okay, so this is one way to play this. I can play here, and then he can exchange, and then really he should play E4, even though it's a little messy. Yeah, I would rather have that square than not have that square. Like if he plays there, I'm gonna play Queen E4 and then just lock it down, and I have an advantage here. And this is just the normal kind of positional approach to this line. It's a little boring, a little just I got better pieces, better squares. Okay, we're gonna play H4. Give him another move to decide what he wants to do with that. And I think, oh, if he goes there, I'm gonna play G4. I was really intending to play like Rook D1 and then et cetera, which I will start doing now. Rook D1, G5 at the right moment is going to be a huge problem for him. Okay, so Rook D3. Okay, he's going to open up lines. Can I just play here, do this exchange, and then castle? And everything should be right. So yeah, it's moments like that. Like I eat up the clock like crazy. In a bullet game, I'd already be out of time. Like I know I'm a little bit better in the position, but they present like a problem for me to try to figure out, and I'll sit there and agonize forever trying to figure out how to solve it. And usually the position really just calls for you to just make some kind of move. Any move is fine. But yeah, building my position. Everything looks good, so now I'm focusing energy here. But at some point, I would like to, again, I would like to play G5 at some point. This is a little messy. Takes, takes King G2. I don't have any extraneous pieces here, which is nice. And now I don't know what he does now. Maybe he's got a defense. I just don't know what it is. I'm threatening all kinds of stuff. Hmm, maybe that was a defense. Um, okay, I don't know. See, and I got more time to figure this out too. I'm gonna take care. Feel like I didn't get everything I could get out of that, but I don't feel like it's the end of the world either. I feel like I'm still doing pretty good. I've got this threat, picking up the bishop. He saw that, but I'm still kind of weaseling in for some kind of checkmate plan, right? And check, and is that mate? Yeah, I think that's mate. He's got nowhere to go. Okay, we won that one. I'm curious though, like I feel like I let something slip here. Yeah, I had a lot of inaccuracies. One blunder. Where's my blunder? Probably somewhere in here. Yeah, FG7. At least I spent some time on it. I know I spent a bunch of time on that move. Um, yeah, Rook H3 is the way to go. I knew it was a critical position. Yeah, HG5 is correct. And yeah, F6 is winning. It gives it as a inaccuracy, but it is winning. It prefers HG5, Bishop G5, F6, Rook F8, which is a direct transposition. Okay, so no, it's the same move. Come on, computer. Okay, so HG5, Bishop G5, and then Knight E7, King here, and it just wants Rook H3. Okay, in my head, I'm trying to make this type of thing work, with Rook H3, but then Bishop H6, but just Rook H3, Bishop G7. Now we take, because he doesn't have Bishop G7 because of the mate, so he has to play King G7, and then you have Knight F5. Okay, and then it all works. King here, and then Knight takes, and then it's working. But yeah, if you go back all the way to the opening, I mean, computers just hate this kind of opening for black. Uh, this this early E5 the assessment just hates it. Just Knight F5 takes. You can see even on the Masters database, like the handful of games where this gets played, White scores incredibly well. Of course, some of that can be chalked up to the rating differences, but it's just generally speaking, it's just better for White. Like the computer gives almost a whole pawn here. We take, put it on d5. C3 is the last safety move. I'm on my own at this point. You see, already the second I'm on my own, I start making bad moves. The computer doesn't. Well, Bishop B3 is not bad. Yeah, Queen. Yeah, it allows E4. Should have played something different. Maybe just castles. And then yeah, when he doesn't play E4, I play Queen E4 myself, and now it's a big advantage. H4, G4, just too tempting. Rook D1 is fine. Rook D3 is fine. Yeah, B4 is a little questionable. Made G5 right away. I didn't see this idea. So Bishop G5 takes, Queen G5. I didn't see a good follow-up. Knight C7. Okay. What if Bishop takes? F6 here and winning. Okay. Okay, so I had G5 right away. That's a shame I missed it. And then just castle still advantage white. C4 is a little bit better. Rook G3 is a little bit of an inaccuracy. But then, yeah, once that exchange happens, then it's just a little too simple because I've got all my stuff exactly where it needs to be. I don't have any extraneous pieces. Anyways, I hope you found that video interesting. I hope you found that game interesting. Hope you learned a little something about the theory. Generally speaking, if they let you plant your queen and knight on these two light squares in these types of openings, and they get to stay there indefinitely, generally speaking, white's better. And that's kind of why people frown on these early E5s when white has the ability to do that. When you play E5 like the Sveshnikov or the Lasker Pelican or whatever, the move order is specific to kind of try to avoid this type of thing. To at least have some sort of counter to a knight just constantly plopping down on the d5 square. At least have like some sort of undermining potential or something. When you do it early, those ideas don't really exist. So it's just advantage white, and if white knows how to play it well, you're just gonna be suffering for the rest of the game. Anyways, hope you found this video helpful, learned something new about chess, and can use some of these ideas in your own games. Thank you for watching.